Hey ho YouTube, just a quick little Saturday video here before we get a NFL Saturday going on and a UFC pay-per-view tonight. Some of y'all might be into that, not into that, but if you are, pretty exciting time of year, even though my Steelers got bounced out of the playoffs. But this video is about what we're doing on a daily basis. I caught myself doing it. I retired in 2021, basically for 2.5, 3 years in my basement, consuming, producing nothing, not contributing to society, not even contributing to my wife. Thank God she stuck around with me. And most importantly, not contributing to myself. I was consuming videos, consuming movies, video games. Hell, I wasn't even getting into the gym very much. Kind of hit a little state of depression, something that I even speak on in public speaking videos throughout the state when I was still a state worker. But you got to catch yourself, man. Are you constantly consuming? Are you watching videos? Are you reading books? And that's all you're doing. Start producing a little bit. God put us on this planet to produce, to create things, to create miracles in small bundles, whatever it may be. Become a coach. Coach your kids. That's why the way I found my way out. I started coaching flag football for my son and my daughter and absolutely love it. I started making these videos. Even though I've been wanting to do this for 10 years, I finally got off my dead ass and started doing it and sharing some of my stories. But be mindful of what you're consuming. Look at the videos you're watching. Are you getting on there on TikTok and watching cat videos for 2 hours straight, getting caught in that loop? Catch yourself. Get mindful. Get aware. Get a hobby. Get out there and create something. Build a damn birdhouse. I don't know, plant a garden. Again, coach your kids. There's so many coaches that are needed out there. We even have teams that got to beg to have one of the parents coach the teams. It's ridiculous. Even if you don't know the sport, research the sport. Go on YouTube. It's not going to be a high school level. Hell, probably not even a grade school level. Going to be younger than that. But put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of embarrassing yourself. Hell, a lot of us aren't going to be on this planet. I'm 55. I might not be here another 20, 30 years. Who knows? Some of y'all might be here another 50 or 70 years. Take my advice. Watch what you consume and start producing. Follow what you love, throw it out there, and enjoy a life a little bit. We all have something to give, man. Don't point that finger at the circumstance and say, well, I can't do this because of this. The circumstance, the person, don't let that dictate what you do in your life. The only thing we can control is our perception of that situation and how we respond to it. Don't react emotionally to different people in different situations. Respond. Respond consciously. Be aware of how you're responding. Do it in a positive way. You don't only owe your kids, your family, you owe yourself. You owe yourself to take advantage of the time that we have in this earth. Because time is one thing that there's no currency. You can't say, oh, here's $5 million and I'll give you 10 more years of your life. I learned that from Eric Thomas, who's an amazing speaker on YouTube. He's one of my favorites to me. He's the #1 in the world. Check him out, Eric Thomas on YouTube. And it's true. We don't get much time in this world. How much time do we waste just staring at the ceiling wishing, oh, this would be that would be this person would like me, or this situation would happen? Get out there and change it. Get out there and do it. And I guarantee, once you take action, you put that action in motion, energy in motion, positive things will start happening to you. Okay, so this was just a quick Saturday video. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. It was a little bit choppy, a little bit all over the place, but going through some stuff emotionally, and I'm putting a lot of my practices to use right now. You know, I called a friend last night who I've known probably for 40 years, kind of unloading on him about what's going on in my life, and he kind of shut me down. He didn't want to hear it. He wanted to get off the phone real quick, and I got off. And initially I'm thinking, well, what the hell, man? That's not much of a friend. Here I want to load my problems on you. Well, it's not up to him to deal with that stuff. It's up to me to handle the situation, respond to the situation, understand what I can change and what I can't change, and move in a positive direction. And it's nothing personal against him. I love him to death. But I'm glad he did it. He handled it the way he handled it. Because a lot of times the only person we have to fall back on is ourselves. Don't be an energy vampire in other people. Don't let other people be an energy vampire in you. Yeah, you got that person you can unload on. But be mindful what you're unloading on them. They have a lot going on in their life. Be mindful of energy vampires in your life. Scat away from them. That's why I stopped watching the news, mainstream media news, back in 2015, and we see where that's going. Mainstream media news is an absolute joke now. There's no journalistic integrity whatsoever. But that made a big difference in my life. I used to get up every morning. I teach a kickboxing class at 5 a.m. and then I'd come home, I watch a little bit of 5:30 news, and then I head off to work. When I cut that out, huge difference. So in the morning, instead of, oh, this person was murdered on the north side, this mayor got caught embezzling this, this accident happened on I-70, I started being mindful of what I'm grateful for. Every day before I go to work, I come up with 3 things. As soon as I get up in the morning, before I take a leak, what am I mindful of today? What am I grateful for? Where's my gratitude going? It could be kids. It could be a new movie coming out that I had a date to. It could be anything. Hey, this new assignment I got at work, man, it's positive. This new pair of shoes, my new attitude, I cleaned my car, anything. Find something to be grateful for. No matter what shift you're on, what time you wake up, first thing you do, come up with a minimum of 3 things you're grateful for. Sit there, think about them, get them into your body, get that feeling going through your soul, man. All right, Chico out.